How's it going? This is Tones Ballones doing a submission for a Summer Games Done Quick with the Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC speedrun. And I'll go ahead and start it and just kind of talk through what I'm doing. This is the NG Plus category using the Charger palette. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Splatoon 3 Side Order is actually sort of a roguelite where you are given levels and the levels will progressively get harder, but for each level you do, you will get some sort of upgrade as a reward for doing it. So ideally, we're going to get enough rewards to make my charger as strong as possible. Mainly, I'm looking for purple palette colors because that is usually better for what I'm looking for. And there's many different types of levels. I'm only going to be doing a couple of different types because they're obviously faster than others. The 8-ball levels are a little fast, and the levels where you have to kill the little wheeled enemies and the levels where the portals are given are also pretty easy and fast. Usually these levels are going to be no longer than 30 seconds in-game time, and that's what I'm usually aiming for. This one should be pretty easy, so I'll do this one again. I'll get another homing shots. Homing shots isn't great. Usually I can just kind of run with one for the run, but if I can get a nice, easy, fast level using these, then I might as well. That's not good. I did not mean to get on the rail. I'll just go ahead and hit all these guys. If I hit all the balloons, then they'll eventually get trapped and it'll make it easier to smack them around. Okay, get this guy. Bang. So again, still pretty fast, still in the 20-second range, but I'm really looking for charge time up or quick charge. I'm gonna reset this floor because now I have a lot of money. I can afford to change these, hopefully getting a quick charge like that one. Perfect. All right, quick charge is very important. If I get to 5 quick charge pallets, then my sniper will charge immediately, which is really strong. And a lot of runs that have gotten good RNG to get that quick charge up really fast actually will complete the level in less than a second sometimes. Kind of went the wrong way over here, but that's okay. Should be able to get here. 2, 3, 4. As you can see, the portal levels are very, very fast. So that's really my main one that I want to do. Ink damage is good. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm really trying to not think about what levels I do a lot because that's wasting time. And I don't want to spend time menuing, I want to spend time playing the video game. This level should be very fast though. Charge 2, 3, 4. And then I can just smack this guy. There are 30 levels that I have to complete, and every 10 floors there's a boss fight. So really I'm preparing for the boss fight. Marina gave me a little warning and said, do you really have enough money to go to the vending machines? I do in fact have enough money. It's always worth to check the vending machine because I might get an easy quick charge. That is not what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna leave. The vending machine floors do count as a floor though, so it's really nice. Ink save remains pretty good, so let's go ahead and get this. Just like an Octo expansion, they did bring back these 8-ball levels. However, these 8-ball levels are not nearly as difficult as they were in Octo expansion because these 8-balls will never fall off the map. They're a little bit easier to control as well. Oh, not that way, no. That's okay. One of the bad things about having homing shots is that kind of right there, where I didn't mean to hit it, but it hit the ball by accident. That's all right. That should still be under 40 seconds. If you get in the thing. Thank you. I'll reset this floor because nothing was good. No. No. The last one. Main range is okay. What was the last one? Oh, that's Inksaber main, but it's rigorous. The range. I didn't want to spend time on a super long level. That was a rigorous level, which is the hardest, and that means there's a lot of large portals that'll take a while to destroy. And I kind of don't want to do that, so instead I'll just do this one, nice and easy, with the armor for safety. Ding, ding, ding. On this palette, I pretty much don't have a sub-weapon, so I can't really throw bombs anywhere because it's ink mine, and that's not very good. I do want this, but I don't want to do the fan level, so I'll do Inksaber main instead. So I don't really have a sub-weapon, I can't throw bombs, and my special weapon is the triple ink strike, which is pretty helpful for when I have hordes of enemies and on boss fights. It does a lot of damage. Where am I? These spring enemies will drop their spring on the floor when they die, and when you touch it, you'll jump really high in the air, which helps for movement when you need to, but is not very fun when you do not want to be jumping high in the air. Vending machine, you will take it. Again, looking for, hopefully, a quick charge. Quick charge is by far the best one to get, and I've only gotten one so far. It's not right. I do not have enough money to reset. Sure, let's do it. I have enough to reset and buy one if it's correct, and it's not. So we leave. Awesome. Was not worth it. But I still got a vending machine floor, so it's still fast. This floor is going to be the layered rotator. Of the 3 bosses, the one at the very top on floor 30 is always the same because it's the final boss. And then on floor 10 or 20, you can get either the parallel squids, which are the slowest, or you can get the rotator, or you can get the ball enemy. And ideally, you want to get the ball enemy and the rotator because, whoa, no. A lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. That did not happen. That's okay. This boss does remember that I've cleared some of the floors already, so it's not like I'm starting from nothing. This boss can be a little annoying when I don't have the right upgrades because I don't have a lot of range. Getting him far away. But the goal of the boss is to hit these top layers. Once all the top layers are dead, then the whole thing is dead. So I don't actually have to clear every single one. I just have to clear enough to get the key. Pretty solid first 10 floors. Unfortunately, I did have that death in the boss, but it actually wasn't that bad. I think that was, in general, still faster than how I usually do the boss. This run technically has 2 different ways. The NG Plus category, at least, has 2 different ways that you can run it. You can run it with in-game time, which specifically focuses on the time that you get at the end. And the time you get at the end is only based on the levels. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay. The in-game time gives you at the end of each level, and then you add them all together to get your final time. So those runs are obviously very optimized, and they only go for fast levels. Whereas this run is a little bit more controlled in the sense that I'm really thinking about what upgrades to get as well as which levels are fast. So it may take me a little bit longer. Dang, just barely missed. That should be down here. There's one more right in this corner. Nice. If I don't get to full quick charge, that's fine, but it's just a lot slower, and I don't want that. But at this current moment, I'm pretty strong already, so it's worth it for me to just go for levels because it's only going to take 10 to 20 seconds for me to do each level. Excuse me, sir. Oh, you're good here. Sub. Ink damage, no. Vending machine. Please, vending machine. Give me some food. Give me some foodies. If this one doesn't have the one I want, then I'll just leave. Because the next floor is vending machine as well. Oh. Sometimes I will get a vending machine floor and I'll choose to do a level instead. If that level is pretty much perfect, if it gives me quick charge and it's a portal level, then it's definitely better to get that upgrade guaranteed than to run to the vending machine and then only get a chance to get what you want. Ink Saver main's pretty good. I think this is the last Ink Saver main that I need. Let's just go ahead and get this. Like I said earlier, I'm already pretty strong, so it doesn't really matter what floors I do. Except for the fact that this one is one of the slowest fall levels. It's not quite as bad as the Steamroller level, which is like on rails. It's still pretty slow, so hopefully I can get it not terribly. Okay. You over here. Yes, that one did go in. Love to see it. This way, please. And now I just need this guy to not mess me up here. Nice. Oh, that was very close. The enemies do actually target the 8-ball, so they can be really annoying with that sometimes. None of those were good. Saver main. Go vending machine. If that, see, that was one of those examples. If that was quick charge, I would have gotten it. Of all the weapons, the charger is the easiest to get through with packs, of course. So if you are a player who has pretty much done all of the pallets, I would recommend you go through with the charger because it just absolutely decimates these levels. Oh, please. I just have to get this one. I cannot continuously reset the floors because it gets more expensive every time. It starts at 50 and then goes to 100, 200, and then 300. Oh, that hit. Come on. Alright. Alright, just barely got over the wall on that one. Still pretty good. 10 seconds. I'm very happy about that. Upcoming, the next boss is not the one that I want. Because it's the parallel octolings, and it's going to be very slow to do. So I'm going... I'm wondering if it'll still be worth it, because I don't have full charge yet, so the ball would also be pretty slow. But I'm just going to follow principle and decide to reroll the boss. Please? Oh my gosh, that's sad. Please let me go, sir. I'm just getting a special here. Alright. Not the best level it could have happened. That was very unlucky that my homing charge decided to ignore the only thing that I had to shoot. We're going to the elusive Bounder. This boss has the potential to be very, very annoying, but luckily I do have a main range up, and I do have some quick charges. I have Ink Saber main, I have homing, which is also very good, especially when I'm using the charger here, because if I have homing, then it automatically homes in on his face, which is a crit. So it does a lot more damage. Recharge. Yeah, this guy is a very bouncy boy. Come here. It's too high. Come here. Yeah, having the homing charge is by far the best thing when you're doing this boss. Makes it very easy to do. Whee, celebration time. Alright, I'm on a really good pace. This is definitely the best run I've ever had. PB pace. But I still have a lot to learn in this category that I will definitely be learning as I spend the next couple months running this game. The floor right after a boss is always a vending machine. Hopefully this will give me what I want. If I can get quick charge here, it's huge. Please, no. Aw, so close. Let's give a one reset. One reset? Maybe? No. Okay. There will be more vending machines. Now that I have $2,000, I can pretty much reset as much as I want. As long as I get something. Oh, perfect. That's what I'm looking for. All right. I really hope I can get to level 5 quick charge before the end of the run, so I can show you what it's like. But if not, that's all right. Right here real quick. There. Alright. You may be wondering why I'm not very worried about the enemies. That's just because once you get all of the hacks unlocked, then you have damage reduction. They almost do 0 damage. No. I get something that's good. I'll just get Splat Ink recovery. Might as well move on. I don't want to reset over and over and over again. Might as well just play a level because it's fast anyway. Here. Ooh, got him with the long range snipe. I had no idea my charger went that far. Whew. So something that is very cool about this is such a perfect level floor. Something that's cool about Side Order is that it has almost infinite replayability. It has probably been it's the expansion, it's the story mode in Splatoon that I've spent the most time playing, just casually, before I started speedrunning it. All of the other ones, I kind of just played through once, and I was like, alright, I'm trying to do speedruns. But this one's actually really, really fun to grind and get used to using all the palettes, and it's actually pretty challenging sometimes as well. Woo! Don't kill me! Very, very close. 30-second level, but I did get a quick charge, so pretty happy about that. Got vending machine time, 25. I think of all the expansions as well, this probably has been the hardest, and that's especially true if you decide to do it with no hacks, which are the Marina's helpful tools that you can buy. If you do it with no hacks, or if you do it with the Agent's 8 palette, which pretty much disables hacks, then this is a very, very challenging run. I played it for about 12 hours, trying to get it beaten without using any hacks, but then I just decided to give up and actually enjoy the game. I will go back and beat it without hacks, though, since that's kind of required for the 80% run, which I'll be learning as well. Please. Wait, is this one it? No. One more. Alright, that's fine. If I was a casual player, I would be trying to save as much money as possible, because that would transfer into rewards later on. Inksaver main, but it's not a good level. Perfect. There are two kinds of levels that I always will avoid. That's the Splat Zones levels and the Turbine levels. They're both essentially auto-scrollers, and there's none of them that are less than 35 seconds. I love how the bonus says, don't use my main weapon. No shot, buddy. I need to not forget about this one. I did that last time. Oh, okay, I guess I'll go this way. I really dislike this floor because it's just so hard to move around. I should have used my special and just grinded for it. Be like 35 seconds, 32. Alright, only got a couple levels left. No. So those are the Turbine levels and the Splat Zones levels that I will always avoid because they're pretty much auto-scrollers. Give me something like this. I'll just do this. I'll do this. This is fine. This is fine. We'll do this. It is okay. Ink size is perfectly fine. It doesn't really do anything on the charger, in my opinion, especially when I have homing attack, but I just want an easy level to complete. Oh, he ran away already. Why? Where'd you go? Where did he go? There you go. Ugh. I need to find a way to make that ground guy to go in the right direction. No thank you. 29th floor, this is the last level that I have to complete before the final boss. So let's just find something easy. It doesn't really matter what I get. This is a quick charge, but sure, we'll do this. Drone Splat Bomb. My Pearl Drone will finally get a weapon to use, even if it's not very useful. In this DLC, there's 12 different palettes that you can choose from, and all of them are different on the leaderboard. So, if you have a preference, you can choose whichever palette you want. You're not limited to doing just the charger or doing whichever is the fastest. Can you please shoot the bubble? That's the one bad thing about having homing shots, is that it will target the enemies when you don't want to target the enemy. I just want to shoot the ball. I just want to shoot the ball. Now we're on to the final boss, which is Smollusk. Smollusk is a really fun enemy. He's this little guy, just a little guy, and he's just trying to do his best. And the whole story of the game picks up after Splatoon 2's final Splatfest, where It was between Order and Chaos. Order won, and because of that, there is now a rogue computer program that wants to make the entire world colorless and without colorless and predictable, aka Order. So we are trying to stop that from happening because Splatoon is a very color-focused game. If you and this boss fight is actually just slightly faster. Depends on how optimal you do it, of course, but what I'm doing is right after I get the final shot on the phase, I will jump off the ledge, and that is going to make it easier to respawn here, and I don't have to wait for his animation. It saves no more than a couple seconds, so it's not a very important thing to do. Special weapons, you can throw them. Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to spawn in. There's 4 portals that I have to destroy. Got one more back here. Gotta clean them up. Pop, 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 pop. Done. So 26:47. This run is very capable of being done under 30 minutes every time. Even though there's RNG in like what levels you get, because I can reset the levels and pretty much choose exactly what I want to do, it is a very consistent run. So if you would like this to be in the marathon, then I would love to run it at SGDQ and get back on stage once again. Thank you for watching the commentary video, and I hope you have a good time deciding the game process. See you later.